think that writing on a wall is a mature thing to do, do you?
That's good, that is Salty, just like her.
But really, she just wants to say, hey Salty, pack all this graffiti in, it's getting right up my nose.
Are we starting?
Anyway, why am I bothered? No more school, no more sick, no more teachers thinking that you're thick.
No more Miss Jobshine like you're deaf as a post. Get Saunders, how dare you belch in front of me? Sorry, miss, didn't know it was your turn.
Brilliant. Hey, no more full school assemblies sat on the cold floor of the sports hall, freezing your knickers off.
No more cross-country running in cold showers and towels that don't dry you. Oh, and no more season changing rooms where you don't get changed because you wear a vest and everyone else has a bra. No more Mrs. Thorne sending letters home about how Miss Games and the seniors eat kebab in the golden spoon. And no more sweaty job teachers with brill cream hush puppies.
Hey, no more trendy art teachers saying, I am, call me Gordon.
We haven't had an art teacher called Gordon.
I know.
No, we're having to run the 1,500 metres of a heart condition.
No more.
Because today we're off, twagging it forever. Let's start, Zoe.
Hang on, before we do start, we want to thank our new drama teacher, Mr. Nixon. Before he came to this school last September, us three didn't do sod all, not a thing. You got us into this. You're a good bloke, you are, sir. And we all know he's been offered a job at a, well, better school. Well, good luck to him. Before he came to the school, the teachers had given us up for dead. We were average.
Lillian is average. She opens her book well and likes a warm room. Gail is stagnant to inert and fights when cornered. Average.
Well, I don't feel average today. I feel top of the class, thanks to Sir.
I never thought I'd be doing this. Hated drama and did it for a doss about.
Right, always keep in character and Holly, always face the front, yeah?
I will do. And speak up. I will do.
A lot of this stuff in this play was told to us by Mr. Nixon.
And although you might not believe it, everything that happens in this play is based on truth. But the names and faces have been changed.
Take the insert!
We're going to take you to Whitewall High School. It's a comprehensive school somewhere in England, and they're expecting a new teacher to arrive. There's 1,500 kids at Whitewall, and it's a special priority area, which means that it's got its fair share of problems.
All we want you to do is use your imagination. Because there's only 3 of us, and we've got to play all different characters.
And narrators.
And narrators.
So they'll have to concentrate.
So yeah, you'll have to concentrate.
Title?
Oh yeah, it's called Teachers.
He looks like someone that comes to mend the drains.
I knew at my interview that Whitewall had a bad reputation and no drama facilities. Like a sheriff, my brand new degree pinned to my chest. I bounded up the stairs to Mrs. Parry's office. She was busy with Mr. Basford, the deputy head.
I don't believe you're doing this.
I run it and I shall do what I like.
After all the hard work I put in, now you turn around and tell me that I'm not Coco? Great. It's a bloody liberty.
Mr. Basford, I'm sorry, but there's really nothing else to say. I need a younger person. I'm sure you have a great deal of fun in the chorus.
In the the chorus.
Mr. Basford, I'm sorry, I have another appointment. Good day. Mrs. Parry, or should I say Cordelia Parry, B.A., M.E.D., was a huge, attractive woman. She carried herself very well, but had awful dress sense and would often mix pink with yellow. She was of large frame, with a voice to match. Mr. Nixon, Chef Nixon!
That's right.
Lovely to see you. Mwah, mwah.
Coffee, please. Mrs. Parry's office was a cabin of theatre posters. She certainly had more than a passing interest.
Drama, fair bores and a passion. Wonderful. This is my all-male production of the Trojan Women, and this is me as Ophelia.
Behind her head was a photo of a much lighter version of Mrs. Parry in an amateur production of Hamlet.
I'm doing the Mikado in the spring term, Mr. Nixon.
I know exactly what she meant.
I'm looking for a cocoa.
That must be difficult. Mr. Basford usually takes the lead in our local G&S productions, but it was rather tiresome last year in the Pirates.
We're looking for new blood. Well, that's certainly given you something to think about, hasn't it?
Certainly has.
And so to business, Mr. Nixon.
The meeting went on for another 20 minutes, but I got the message. Keep an eye out for the thuggish boys and the teachering girls. They'll have you for breakfast.
But one thing struck him about Mrs. Parry, she really did care about the kids at Whitewall.
As we walk from my office, that is Mrs. Parry's, I wish Jeff all the luck in the world with his probationary year, and led him towards Mr. Basford's room, home of the timetable. Here we are.
A gigantic timetable was screwed to the wall. It was so colourful, so meticulous, like something from the Vatican. A life's work had gone into making it.
The nomenclature is fairly straightforward. You will be NI, Mr. Nixon, and drama will be DR. As you will be having drama in the main hall, drama with you in the main hall would read NIDRMH. If you had a first year class, it could read NIDRMHYX period 1. Fairly simple. Elementary, Mrs. Barry. If you have any problems at all, Jeff, please don't hesitate to come and ask me. I'm always available. And don't forget about what I said about the Mikado. I know how much theatre must be in your blood.
So I tentatively said yes to a small part in the chorus. And although Mrs. Parry was disappointed that I didn't want the role of Coco, she said I certainly enjoy my time in Titapoo.
Excuse me, sir.
Eh?
Sir, I'm lost.
Well, where should you be?
Sir, I don't know. I can't work it out on my timetable. I'm in true to group ID, but I'm in teaching group IY5, and I should be in block 43B doing biology, but class 3YY6 are in there when Mr. D doing history. He says I should be in block 31D, but I've been there and the class is empty, so I've been looking for my class for 40 minutes.
Well, what have we got next?
P in the gym.
Do you know where that is?
Yes, sir.
Well, I suggest you go and wait there. Then at least your class will find you.
Right. Thanks, sir.
Oh, have you any idea where 9IB is?
When you're a hard note 15, you always have to give teachers a hard time. It's part of the rules of the game. And when they send you a new teacher, you can be even tougher. In our class, we've sent off 3 tutors in as many weeks.
Miss Bell had a breakdown, but she said she was pregnant.
Then they sent us a supply teacher who was always crying.
Then they sent old Mr. Wilcox, so he was deaf, so that was a laugh. We used to say anything to him.
And now they've sent us a new teacher. Brand new, sparkling clean, not even out of the box teacher.
They're only going to be in school for 2 more terms. Send them the new bloke Nixon. He can cut his teeth on them. It's out of the way. If they eat him or burn him alive, we can forget about him.
In 7YY, there was me, Zoe, Gail and Hobby, who you know. There was also Kevin Mears, who spoke funny. All right, Kevin?
Not bad, Salty. All right. Just been down at Malcolm. Got brilliant BMX. Had a great game of rallycross.
Kev was 15, going on 3. There was also John Froggatt, who never wore any decent shoes.
Sally Renshaw.